Hello, my name is Dr. Robert Morse, and I am the Program Manager at ESI. I'm here with Amber Bonkoski, our amazing RetireRehire Program Coordinator. Together, we're going to guide you through the steps to joining the RetireRehire program with ESI. We believe you're going to find this experience to be easy and rewarding. You're watching this video because you're ready to join the RetireRehire program. You've served as a public employee most of your career, if not all, and you're ready to realize the benefits of your dedication to public service. You come to the right place.
Before you begin this process, it is important that you seek approval from your current employer to participate in the RetireRehire program. You will also need a current original IVP fingerprint clearance card, original copy of your teaching certificate if it applies to your position, and current required documents to submit your I-9 employment eligibility documents. Additionally, you must have an official retirement date set with ASRS. If you have not completed these important steps, you are not ready to move forward with joining the program.
Our team has developed 7 easy steps to get you started. While we have tried to address the most common questions that come up during this process, if you have any questions at any point, please don't hesitate to reach out to our team. You can call or email us. We're here to help. You've talked to your employer about this opportunity, and you have your official retirement date set with ASRS. You're ready to take the first step towards joining the program. Your first step is to apply for the RetireRehire program. Many employees ask why they have to apply for a new job when they've already been working in their positions for years. Amber, why do our retirees have to apply for a new job?
The answer to this question is when you enroll into the RetireRehire program, you become an employee of ESI. While you will continue your work at your current employer, you are now being employed by ESI, who serves as a third-party employer.
Okay, that makes sense. And Amber, could you take us through the steps to applying for the program?
Definitely. Let's fill out our application out for RetireRehire Education Employee. If you are a public service employee, there will be a slight variation in the questions you are asked. But overall, application process is exactly the same. You will begin by going to the ESI website and clicking on the Apply Now button in the upper right-hand corner of the page. You will then choose the RetireRehire contracted position for education employees. Whether you are a certified or a classified education employee, you will use this application. All other non-district employees will use the Public Service Employees application. Once you're on the application page, you will complete all of the fields on the right side of the page. Make sure all of your contact information is accurate because this is what we used to reach out to you. After you complete your contact information, you will be asked if you are officially retired. If you've already submitted your official date of retirement to ASRS, you will choose Yes from the drop-down menu. If you haven't submitted your date to ASRS, you are not ready to complete this application. Please contact our office if you have any questions. For district employees, when asked to enter the full name of the district, please be sure to enter the district name and not the school site where you work. You will enter the school site in the following field. You will then enter your position title, your expected start date, and answer a few questions regarding your ability to work. You will complete the application by clicking on the Submit Application button.
Okay, well, step 1 doesn't seem too difficult. It's clear to me that if an employee has not confirmed their retirement date with ASRS, they're not quite ready to start this process.
That's right.
Okay, this marks the completion of step 1 in the 7-step process. Please make sure to check your email frequently for guidance on next steps in this application process. You will receive an email with the subject ESI, complete part 2 of your application. Upon receiving the complete part 2 of your application email, you will move on to the next step. This is another step where you may be asking yourself why your current employee can't just send over the required documents that they already have on file. Amber, how would you answer this question?
As a separate employer, federal regulations prevent ESI from acquiring personal documents from your current employer.
And Amber, can you talk through the process of submitting the required documents?
Of course. Some of these documents may be sent to our office electronically, while federal law requires an I-9 verification document to be presented in person to ESI or your employer if applicable. Your original copy of your teaching certificate, if applicable, and a copy of your IVP fingerprint clearance card can be submitted by email to contracts@esiaz.us. Our team will notify you if you're able to submit your I-9 verification documents to your current employer, or if you will need to come down to our ESI office to submit those.
Okay, so there's some employers that will accept the I-9 at their site, and some that require the I-9 to be submitted at the ESI's office?
That's correct. And you can use the link that's provided on the checklist for step 2 in order to access the list of acceptable documents to verify your I-9. You can either provide one document from list A or one from list B and C. So if you're not providing documentation from list A, you must have 2 forms of documentation, one from list B and one from list C. Once we receive your required documents, you'll be notified through email about your next steps.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand. It's important to know what documents are needed for I-9 verification. If you don't provide a document from list A, you will need to provide one document from list B and one document from list C. Applicants will receive a link in their email where they can review which documents to bring with them.
That's right.
Okay, that's great. Once again, if you have any questions about this step, please don't hesitate to reach out to our team by phone or email. For step 3, you will receive an email with the subject line, Background Authorization Request from Educational Services, LLC. Another background check? Really?
As a third-party employer, ESI provides an extra layer of protection to students and the public by conducting an additional criminal history background check. This is separate from the IVP card. Our main concern is the safety of the communities we serve. ESI usually receives a background check within 5 business days. Once our team receives a report, we will send you an email with an outline of your next steps.
Okay, well that step seems pretty easy. Okay, you've applied with ESI, you've submitted your required documents, and you have completed your background check and have been approved for hire. Amber, tell us what happens in step 4.
Sure, if you've been approved for hire, you'll receive an email with the subject line, Action Required, New Hire Forms for ESI. It is important that you complete these forms as soon as you receive them so that we can continue to move forward with the employment process.
Okay, and can you take us through the process of accessing these forms online?
Sure. First, you will click the link located within your email that you've received. You will register as a new user if you've not been an ESI employee in the past. If you're a returning ESI employee, you will use your existing login.
Okay, and then what happens next?
Just be patient. When all previous steps have been completed and cleared by our team, you will receive an email confirmation stating that you have completed the hiring process. You will also be notified that you will receive an offer letter via HelloSign a few weeks before your official start date.
For step 6, you'll receive an email from the ESI Contracts Department that provides a link to your offer letter. Amber, can you show us how to sign the offer letter in HelloSign?
Of course, our team has found that it's best to open your offer letter on a computer and not on the phone because it's easier to find the field where you will click to sign. In the email, click on the link to review and sign your offer letter. You will either use your mouse to sign or you will be given an option to create a signature. After submitting, you will receive a follow-up confirmation email stating that you have signed your offer letter.
Okay, that looks pretty easy.
It is. However, if you have any trouble, please reach out to our team.
Thank you. You made it. You're ready to start work on your contracted start date. Amber, is there anything else they need to know?
Yes, it's important that you do not report to work unless you have received your offer letter. If your start date is approaching and you have not received your offer letter, please reach out to the ESI contracts team. We're here to help.